Elegy, lyrical composition mourning a dead person or some other unfortunate event. Ode, lyrical composition praising something or someone. Hymn, emblematic composition of a community. Coda, addition at the end of a piece of music. In Steven Spielberg's Saving Private Ryan, the absence of John Williams's music in the battle scenes allows the sound effects to take their natural and organic place, adding to the immersive experience for the audience. Music has absolutely nothing to explain here, and the sounds of bullets, explosions, and screams add a lot. It's pure realism. Is music really necessary? It could be played and it would work, of course, but it is not necessary. But in sequences like this, it is, because music helps show how the characters feel and emotionally perceive the situations they are in.
Sometimes I wonder if I've changed so much, my wife is even going to recognize me whenever it is I get back to her.
The music explains them, so it's necessary.
And how I'll ever be able to tell her about days like today.
And it also helps to project shadows and darkness, both in the action and in the characters. And it also helps to emphasize the tension of what is to come, to involve the audience and make them participants. But the music in this movie is first and foremost a perspective, a positioning, a statement Spielberg's conveyed through Williams's music and, of course, Williams's own. A horn honors the dead. It also, and this is a very dramatic insertion, shows the view of the living on the dead. The movie begins in the present, with Ryan's visit to the cemetery where the remains of Captain Miller and hundreds of American soldiers lie. Williams's music is for this present. It is dramatic, almost solemn, and before the flashback that explains everything that has happened, the camera stops in front of the graves and the music becomes an elegy to the dead. After the long and bloody landing on the beach, this music appears. It shows the devastation, and through its beauty and solemnity it becomes clear that it is also a lament, an elegy for so many boys who gave their lives to rid Europe of Nazi depravity. One of those boys is named Ryan. And that brings the story and the music back to America, where this soldier's death is linked to the deaths of two others who are his brothers, and where the mother is informed and a decision is made to save the fourth of the Ryans.
The boy's alive. We are going to send somebody to find him.
back to Normandy. But now the camera and the music are no longer with the dead, but with those who are still alive. It is no longer an elegy, but an ode, with which Williams and Spielberg praise those who are willing to give their lives to rid Europe of Nazi depravity. This ode goes from the entire contingent of soldiers to the patrol that takes on the mission of searching for Ryan, extolling the value of the deed and those who perform it. It is the music of a mission accomplished. And finally, in its final appearance, a tribute that praises Captain Miller for his sacrifice. The anthem. The action is over. The names of the movie's creators appear on a black background, and Williams' music is here a coda, a symphonic poem with a chorus that is the ultimate tribute to all Miller captains, to all Ryan soldiers, to all Canadian, English, French, Polish, Australian, Danish, Czech, New Zealand, Dutch, Norwegian, American, to so many young men from around the world who have given their lives to make our world a better place. John Williams's Elegy, Ode, and Anthem is the finest and most beautiful tribute ever made in the history of cinema.